Hi, welcome to Fable's 30 Days of Yoga series. This is day 17. My name's Laura Dodd, founder of the yoga class, yoga movement and meditation studio and app. And I'm going to guide you through today a resetting and renewing slow flow. You don't need any props for this class, and we'll meet at the top of the mat. So coming into a comfortable seat, this could be kneeling, or you could come into a comfortable Sukhasana position, cross-legged, whatever's going to work for you today. We're going to bring ourselves to center, draw the shoulders back and down, grow tall through the crown of the head. And we're going to just lift the arms up to shoulder height, and then bring them back to your heart center. We're going to lift them up nice and wide, and then bring them back to heart center. So this is all about expanding, opening the chest and then closing it down. So we're going to do a few more there. Really breathing in as you expand and exhale to close it down. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Lovely. Let's do one more there. Breathing in, open and expand, and exhale, come back to you. So this is a lovely, nice, refreshing, resetting class, renewing. Through the body and mind, use the breath. We're going to be opening through the heart space and expanding the chest. Lovely. Let's take a nice big breath in here. Hand, heart, hand, belly, and then exhale through the nose. Now we're going to interlace the fingers, push the palms forward, round through the spine, draw the belly button in, chin to chest. Inhale, open, lift the hands up, expand the chest, push up with the palms. Exhale, round. So these are our seated cat-cows, just working into expanding and then closing down the chest. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Inhale, lift. Let's do one more there. Exhale, rounding through the spine. And inhale, expand. Lovely, big, energizing breath. And exhale, release the hands down. We're going to ground the hands down. We're going to step back into our downward facing dog. So first down dog, maybe you want to pedal out through the feet. Maybe you want to take any stretches through the side of the body. Release through the neck, and eventually you come to stillness, really pushing through those hands, protracting the shoulder blades, so finding that nice wrapping around of the shoulder blades around the body as you lift through the tailbone to find that nice length in the lower back, bending the knees if you need, and coming to that nice resetting breath, breathing in. Exhale. One more there, breathing in. Exhale. On the next inhale, you're going to ripple forward, articulating the spine as you draw the shoulders over the wrists. Plank position, really draw that belly button in. Exhale, bend the knees, we ripple back. So we're starting to mobilize through the spine, moving with the breath and breathing in, ripple forward. Exhale, bend it back, down dog. Let's do one more there, trying to move one vertebrae at a time as you draw the shoulders forward, really pushing into those hands. Exhale, sweep it up and back, hips high, down dog. Lovely. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, let's step all the way up to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Ardha. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to here. Inhale, we're going to open up, expand the chest, so arms nice and wide, baby back bend. Exhale, hand to heart, hand to belly, connect back into you. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up. Exhale, folding all the way down. Inhale, we lift and lengthen. Exhale, ground the hands, we step back into our plank position and lower the knees down, shift the weight forward, flowing through our half vinyasa. Inhale, we lift, cobra, draw those shoulder blades back, lift the chest. Exhale, push into the hands, lift the hips, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. On the inhale, toes to touch at the back of the mat, we sweep the right leg nice and high, three-leg dog. Exhale, open the hip here, right heel, left sit bone, split dog. We're going to maybe, if you feel comfortable, start to drop the right foot behind, just trying to keep that balance as we open the heart. Maybe your toes reach the mat. Maybe you sweep the hand all the way up and over. Wild thing. Straightening through that bottom leg as you lift the hips and the heart space. One more breath. Exhale. We're going to sweep the right leg. See if you can get your balance all the way up to the top of the mat. Don't worry, however you get there is absolutely fine. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up. Low crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. So this is all about coming back to our center. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, twist to the right, arms parallel with the mat, gaze back, squeeze left glute. Back to heart center, exhale. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, twist to the left, squeeze left glute on, left hip draws forward, take the gaze back. Exhale, hand to heart center, hand to belly. Inhale, lift, expand that chest. Maybe you bring the hands behind the head. Elbows draw our east-west, working into that back bend. Lift the chest, lift up and out of the lower back. Exhale, grounding the hands, stepping it back, plank position. Find your breath again, breathing in here. Exhale. One more there, breathing in, strong through that core. Exhale. Bend the knees, shoot it all the way up and back. Down dog, so rippling through our plank down dogs again. As we inhale, we ripple forward to plank. Exhale, bend the knees, shoot it back. Inhale, ripple forward, articulating, moving, breathing. Exhale, sweep it back. One more there, breathing in as we pull the belly button towards the spine. And exhale as we ripple back into our down dog. Lovely, toes touch at the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the left leg nice and high. Exhale, split the dog, opening the hip, left heel, right sit bone. Maybe you hold here, maybe you start to take the balance. Maybe you lift the chest, maybe the toes touch the mat as we lift the heart, lift the hips. Bottom leg's nice and straight. One more breath. And then trying to keep your balance as we step the left foot all the way up to the top of the mat, however you wish. Nice. Inhale, lift the hands all the way up. Exhale, hands heart center. Hand belly. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze right glute on as you twist to the right, arms parallel with the mat. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, twist to the left. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Lovely, find your center. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, hands behind the head as you open those elbows out to the corners of the room behind you, finding a little bit more space in the shoulders and the upper back. Breathing in, lift and expand. Exhale there. One more there. And then exhale, grounding the hands, tuck the back toes and step it back. Plank position. Big breath in here. Exhale, drop the knees, coming through your vinyasa, half or full if you're ready. Inhale, we lift, cobra or upward facing dog if you're ready. And exhale, pushing it all the way up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. Exhale. Inhale, step all the way up to the top of the mat. Finding your halfway lift, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees as much as you need. Inhale, open the chest, expand. Exhale, hand to heart, hand to belly, find your center. Bend the knees, sink the hips, Utkatasana. Lower those hips, back, weight back in the heels. Draw that lower belly in as you reach the heart space up. Breathe in. Lovely, well done. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we lift. Nice and steady with our flow. Exhale, step back. Lowering all the way down to the mat this time. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Lift the chest. Lift those hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Tops of the feet push into the mat. Keep the length in the back of the neck. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, push into the hands. Knees nice and wide. Seat back to the heels, child's pose. Find that lovely long spine, that gentle opening across the back of the hips.
Soft with the breath. Lovely, one more big breath in here. Exhale through the mouth. Pushing back up into down dog, inhale. Exhale, you're there. Toes to touch at the back of the mat. Inhale as we sweep right leg up. Exhale, split the dog. Inhale, re-extend right leg. Exhale, drawing the knee through to the nose as you stack the shoulders over the wrists, stepping the right hand forward. We're going to unravel, opening through warrior two. Nice and low into that front glute. Sink low, breathe. Lovely. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hand to heart, hand to belly. Find your center. Inhale, expand the arms. Reverse your warrior. Lovely. Find that nice length through the side of the body as you draw the tailbone down. One more breath there. Lovely. Exhale, we're going to sink low into the hips. Bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. I'll turn so I can face you guys. Nice and low with those hips. Knees tuck over ankles. Take a moment just to connect back into you. Deep breaths. Lower with the hips. And then inhale, we expand the hands, straighten through the legs. Exhale, hand to heart, hand to belly. Re-sink down into those hips. Lovely. Breathing in, expand. Exhale. Sink low. One more there. Breathing in. Exhale. Connect. Ground the hands either side of the front foot. Step it back. Plank position. One more big breath there. Exhale, bend the knees. Ripple it back. Downward facing dog. Articulating the spine, moving like a wave as we inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, moving with breath. One more there, rippling forward. Really pushing off those toes. Exhale. Down dog. Feet to touch, toes to touch at the back of the mat. Inhale, sweep left leg high. Exhale, split the dog. Open the hip. Right, left heel, right sit bone. Inhale, re-extend, left leg. Exhale, knee through to the nose. Stack the shoulders over the wrists. Step the foot in between the hands. Grounding the back foot down as you unravel. Exhale, warrior two. Nice and low with that stance. We wrap down the outside edge of the back foot. Bring the hand to heart, hand to belly. Inhale, re-extend. Lift the hand forward and back. Find your reverse warrior. Lovely. Find that nice stretch through the side of the body. Hold this in the core. Don't put too much weight on that right hand. Exhale, we're going to spin round to face the right hand side of the room this time. Sink low into those hips, hand to heart, hand to belly. Squeeze those knees back behind you. Draw that tailbone down, chest is open, shoulder blades draw back. Inhale, we lift, straighten the legs, expand. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, we expand. Exhale, sink low. Lovely. One more there, breathing in. Exhale, connect. Framing the front foot, stepping it back into plank. Moving through your connecting vinyasa now, so either drop the knees or move through a full vinyasa. Inhale, we expand the chest, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Connection with that breath. Steady breath, steady pose, steady practice. Connecting into you, breathing in. Exhale. One more there, big breath in. Exhale. Toes to touch at the back of the mat. Inhale, we lift right leg nice and high. Exhale, open the hip, right heel, left sit bone. Maybe you hold there, maybe you readjust the feet. As you start to take the balance and start to open through the chest, maybe your foot drops all the way to the mat. Maybe you lift the right hand all the way over. Find your wild thing. Lift those hips, expand the chest. Breathe. One more there. Exhale, option, coming all the way back into your side plank, trying to restack the shoulder over that wrist. You have an option to drop the bottom knee down here. Either full or supported variation of side plank. Either way, lift the hips, lift the heart space, reach through that top hand, gaze up. Exhale, sweep the right hand underneath. Inhale, lift and expand the chest. Exhale, lower. Starting to work into the thoracic spine. Breathing in, try and keep those hips nice and steady as we work into the back. Exhale. Inhale, expand. Lovely, well done. Now from here, we're gonna step the right foot all the way up to the top of the mat, leaving that back knee lifted, pushing into the left hand. Keep the right hand lifted as you find your easy twist. Gaze up, push off the ball of the back foot, squeeze right glute. So you find that twist through the entirety of the spine. One more breath. Exhale. And we're gonna sweep the right hand towards left knee and reach the left hand all the way up and over, finding our high lunge variation. Expanding through the chest, finding that little twist through the spine. One more breath. Exhale, well done. Inhale. Come all the way back to center, square the hips, square the shoulders, hands come behind the head. Open the elbows nice and wide. Find your back bend. Lift the chest, lift the sternum up to the sky, like a rope's pulling you up. One more breath. Exhale, ground the hands, well done. Stepping it back, plank position. One more big breath there. Exhale, bend the knees, shoot it back. Inhale, ripple forward, moving with your breath, moving like a wave. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, connection with your breath. Exhale. One more there as you ripple forward. Exhale, sweeping the hips all the way up and back, down dog. Toes touch at the back of the mat. Inhale, peel left leg nice and high. Exhale, open the hip. You know where you're going. Either hold here, maybe you slide that back foot back slightly. Start to push into right hand as you find that little balance, that opening of the chest. Maybe your foot steps all the way back. Maybe left hand reaches all the way over. Wild thing. Last one of these. Find that expansion. Open the chest. One more breath. Lovely. And then restacking the shoulder. Woo, don't worry, wobble over the wrist. Coming into your side plank. Supported variation. Or come into your full variation. Lift hips, lift heart space, push up and out of that bottom shoulder, stabilizing the shoulder. Inhale, look up. Exhale, draw the hand underneath, working into the thoracic spine, breathing in. Exhale, moving with breath. Try and keep those hips nice and steady as you breathe in. Exhale. Lovely, breathing in. We're going to come back into our side plank, step the left foot all the way up to the top of the mat. Push into right hand, leave the right leg lifted, you're on the ball of the back foot. Keep that nice twist through the spine as you find your easy twist. Nice, draw that right hip forward as you twist through the entirety of the spine and breathe. Lovely, shoulders away from ears. One more breath there. Exhale. Now you find your balance, left hand towards right knee as you sweep right hand all the way up and over, find your high lunge variation. Lovely, wringing out the spine, lift the chin, lift the sternum. One more breath. Inhale, reach the hands up, hands behind the head, lift the chest, you know where you're going. We really squeeze that right glute, we lift the sternum like we're being pulled up. One more breath. Well done, exhale, ground the hands, and we step back, plank position. Lovely. You can either just push back straight into down dog, or you can move through a connecting vinyasa, half or full. Moving with breath, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Lovely. One big breath in here. Exhale, release. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. And then we're going to come all the way down onto our mat, finding our cobra. So we want to lift the hands, find that lift through the chest. Breathe in, push pubic bone and tops of the feet into the mat. Keep that nice lift, lengthen the lower back, and maybe lift a little bit higher. One more breath there. And then exhale, release the shoulders down, shake through those hips. Big breath in, exhale. Lovely, coming into locust now. So hands come behind you, level with the hips, palms face down. Or you can take the bind, clasp the hands together. Open the chest, shoulder blades together. If you feel okay here, lift the chest. If you want to go a little bit further, lift the legs. Palms away from the hips. Lift everything a little bit higher. Try and draw those feet together. Keep the length in the back of the neck. One more breath, lift everything a little bit higher, well done. And then exhale, lower down, shaking through those hips. Release the lower back. We're going to push into the hands now. We're going to push all the way back into our child's pose. So this is now all about just coming back to your center. Having opened through the full body, opened through the heart space. Found lots of lovely renewing yoga poses. We now come back to our center through the breath, or if you'd like to introduce a little mantra, then you can. I am enough. I am coming back to me. I am enough. I am coming back to me. You can just stay with that mantra. Or if that doesn't work for you, you can just hold in your child's pose and breathe. Stay with the breath. Stay with your mantra. Every time your mind comes to a thought, you can just notice and let it go without judgment, without frustration. Lovely, big, steady breaths. Renewing ourselves through finding stillness of the mind. Let's take one more breath there. Exhale through the mouth, release. Inhale as we ripple all the way up into our downward facing dog. I'm going to inhale, ripple forward to plank, just one more of these. Exhale, shoot it back, down dog. Inhale, moving with breath. Exhale, push it back. Lovely. Last one, breathing in. Exhale. Inhale, we're going to walk the feet all the way up, behind the hands. Sit low with the hips, all the way down onto the mat. And come into our final part of the class. So lying down on your back. Feet are hip distance apart here, rolling the shoulders under slightly. Tuck that tailbone just very slightly. Keep your thighs and knees nice and parallel with the hips. Push into the feet. As you inhale, lift the lower, the middle, the upper back. Sweep the hands nice and wide. Exhale, lowering one vertebrae at a time. Sweep one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Lovely, let's do a few more there. Breathing in, moving with breath, lift, expand. Exhale. Two more, breathe in. Keeping those thighs nice and parallel, hip points in line with knees, exhale. And last one, lift. Open those hands nice and wide, squeeze the glutes at the top as you exhale. Lower down. Hug the knees into the chest. Massage out through the lower back. Deep breath in, hug everything in, nice and tight. And then exhale, release it all out. Coming into your Shavasana. Trying to stay just here in this pose for just a few moments. This little bit of rest and restoration is so important to renew ourselves in the body and mind. Letting go of any breath control. Softening down. Just 3 more breaths here. Let's start to deepen the breath again. Expand the chest. Exhale, release. 2 more, breathe in, expand. Exhale, release. Breathing life back into the body, energizing the body and mind with these big breaths, breathing in. Exhale. And then either rolling over to the right hand side or just gently coming to seated, taking your own time. Moving in your own time, keeping the eyes closed, if you can. Finding a comfortable seat. Hand to heart, hand to belly. Take a moment just to connect back into you before you go on with your day. Notice the rise and fall of the chest. Lovely. Hands come to heart center. Thumbs come to the third eye, and we bow to Earth. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.